Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another beautiful day at the Necromantic Empire. For your morning announcements, I've been informed that there's a special surprise occasion coming up, which, you know me, I love surprises. Thank you, Greg. Hail and well met. It is our pleasure to invite you to join Michael and Jeremy as they steal your podcast. And by join, we actually mean... Yeah! What are you doing? What are you doing? Stuff me in a box? Hey, don't you know who I am? Don't touch me there. I'm delicate. Real fucking... Hey! Those are sensitive and expensive.
Well, this is stupid. Is this really sick? By getting the boss man in the frame.
I knew we had to do it quick.
Honestly.
He's so strong.
You know
my hands.
my
They're filming now.
Still hear me.
That was
and
gross.
They will get me out of here.
Oh, you hear him talking in
Not
there?
that I need any help.
Oh, yeah.
Lou.
All right, Jeremy. All right, see that curtain right there?
Of course.
Now, feasibly, whoever's behind this curtain probably heard all of it, so let's stay on our toes.
Sneak check?
Or maybe they didn't, and that would be funny, too. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes. We are here to we're from corporate, and we're here to take over
The
operations.
cultural sensitivity seminar?
Yep.
You nailed it right on the head.
We're gonna need all the broads and dicks to come over here with us for sensitivity training.
Oh boy, sensitivity training. My favorite.
Oh, that thing looks horrible. Oh God. Oh, it talks. Jesus. Yes.
You're not sensitive, father. Ugh.
Oh God.
Come on, Bluter, don't talk to the new people. Sorry. The sword has a mind of its own.
Oh, that's what that was. See, if you can keep a fucking leash on it, I'd appreciate it.
I mean, it just stays in its sheath.
Good. Keep it that way.
I try to, as often as I can.
So what we're gonna ask you all to do is there is a place you need to go. That place is far away. There's a carriage waiting outside. Hop in. The guy knows where to take you, and you will go to sensitivity training.
Wait, like am I supposed to pull the carriage, or do I get in the carriage, or how's that work?
There's horses out there, but don't touch them. They're for a show. Only for show.
And you'll see that there's a hitch on the back you can just kind of hold on.
Oh, dang. Oh, I can use my roller skates and everything.
Yep. Just according to plan.
I'm just gonna get in before Kreith realizes that there's a ride.
Yep. Just everybody, the horrible monsters, get inside the carriage.
I'm a very normal horse, thank you.
Hey, I'm just an intern.
I have a fear of horses. To me, you're a monstrosity.
I throw up some of these roller skates that I was talking about, and then I slot them onto my hooves.
If you're a normal horse, then why is your head on backwards?
Why is your head on backwards? Ugly fucking.
Fair shake.
Listen, spell components, I really advise not pointing out the horse's flaws at this point unless you want to roll for initiative or something.
Yes, everyone listen to your district manager.
So let's all get aboard. Out of the way, Hogan.
Yeah. Okay, there.
Oh, it's peeing. Oh, God.
Does so much. Why is it green?
It's not intentional.
Just keep an eye. Everybody, have a good day. You, the horse person, you can stay at the back, or you can stay up front and talk with your horse friends. It's up to you.
I'm gonna talk with the horses, oh my god.
Hey, what are you up to?
The horses aren't real. They're just for show.
I'm totally real. Hey, girl, how's it going?
You're also a talking horse?
Yeah, I like your roller skates.
Oh, thank you. Do you want a pair? I vomit up another pair.
Oh my god. Can you help me get them on? I don't have any way of doing that. I'm a horse.
Okay, sure, I'll help. What I do is I bend my neck down at an angle that it should not be able to do, and then I kind of put my entire mouth around this horse's foot. And when my mouth comes out, the roller skate is completely on. It's all tied perfectly.
Oh, it tickles.
Ta-da!
Wow, oh my gosh.
Mike, they're doing terrible things in front of the caravan.
Jeremy, it's trying to eat the other horse.
Oh, God.
Hey, that horse is expensive. Oh, Jeremy's wearing... Oh, they're all wearing roller skates now.
Well, I guess we're going to get you there much quicker then.
Yep, I guess they'll get to the sensitivity training way more.
It's about 30 miles that way.
That weird I don't know what to call it. I think they said it was a war against a monster thing got in the back. It's really weighing down the back shocks of that carriage.
If we go fast enough, we can get away from him. He's just trying to get on my lap while we're in here. Just go.
Okay. All right. Chop, chop. And there we go.
I slap the horse person with the mask's butt to make them run.
I instantly bite you in the face.
If this is a half hour away, is there any reason we didn't take an assault system?
Yes, they're broken right now. They're down for maintenance.
It's the monks again.
Yeah, you know how it is. We all do. We're all on the same page. And you don't have to get on the carriage because we have a special place for you to go.
Oh, tell me all about this. I need to know.
You're being promoted to regional. It's happening. Congratulations.
Excellent, excellent.
You did it!
Congratulations. Absolutely.
Surprise, surprise!
I keep an applause in my pocket when I need it.
And I just got the text about it too. My imps are telling me the whole thing. I've been. Thank you for the promotion, everybody. Thank you for the clapping. I'm going to have another beer.
All right. There he goes. All right, Jimmy, we don't have a lot of time. We gotta get this thing.
What a strange group of
We gotta
people.
get this Necromantic Empire podcast. We gotta get it.
I don't think that was a horse.
Cookie, I think we're being kidnapped.
Start talking about whatever they want. They're looking for some steal treasure to hold. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. They like to get crazy, talk a lot of trash. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast.
Welcome to MJSYVERSE. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
We've never started like that before.
Well, like what?
My MJSYVERSE.
Welcome to Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast.
Yeah, there we
go. You know, you gotta keep people on their toes. You gotta switch it up occasionally.
Ricky B.
That's right. And we are joined here today by Shawn and Sarah. Say hello.
Hello.
So, you guys on top of Jeremy will be playing in this wonderful one-shot that I've written. And so tell us, what got you all into D&D?
After you, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, that's a question. I think it was another podcast. I think the first D&D podcast I listened to was The Adventure Zone. And then, of course, other podcasts and everything. I'm like, I need to play this game. This game is fucking amazing. So I found a group of nerds at my local game store and we started playing. And then it became my life.
Yeah, it's what malls, inevitably what would have become of malls is what they are now.
Yeah.
A place for people to play tabletop games.
And Shawn?
Well, I don't mean to get all deep about it, but
get deep.
So I'm from Michigan, right
Oh,
outside
of course.
Detroit.
Now it all makes
In a
sense.
city called in a city called Warren, between 9 and 8 Mile, right on the border of Warren and Detroit. And I was in a bad way out there. I was in a bad way with some bad people, and I came across two good friends who I consider brothers to this day, and they saved my life by getting me involved in Dungeons and Dragons. It was this hobby that just reawakened my childlike imagination and creativity. Like, my brain hurt in the beginning. Like, it hurt to try to think of scenarios and what this character would do. And I found it fascinating and a lot of fucking fun. And it brought me up in a good way and became a new healthy habit away from the cesspool that is Detroit.
Fascinating.
Went from slinging drugs to slinging dice.
Right. You went from one gang to another gang.
They just went from gang banging to banging die, baby.
Straight up, God. No.
So, thank goodness you all are here because we'll be stealing a podcast called The Necromantic Empire. A very fleshed out world, very funny people doing shenanigans. They're NPCs, right? They're NPCs in this world, and it's such a creative way to take a look at D&D, in my opinion. And I was very happy to emulate it as best as I can with being able to put our own spin on it. So I certainly hope you guys are ready to play this wonderful game. I'm very excited to share it with you.
Oh, yeah!
Let's fucking bring it.
We start our adventure off with Richard. Richard Bungfutter. You enter a small building at the outside of what is now going to be your new job. It's your first day, and you enter into a room. Upon entering, you see two other individuals, a man and a woman. Wait, did I make you an elf?
I'm an elf.
Yeah, you're a
I'm a high elf.
You're high, right? I made you a high elf.
Yes, because I'm smoking right now.
Yes. Richard, you enter into this building and you see two individuals sitting in there as you come in. You see a halfling woman and a human man. You all kind of nod as you take your seat. A gentleman comes out from the back. Good, y'all are here. Perfect. Let me just go ahead and start this introductory video for your orientation, and then we'll go over more details after it's over. And he walks over to this machine and just kind of fiddles with it for a moment, and then you guys hear...
Hello, and welcome to the Bats.N Brewery and Trade Company, or Biddy Bat Co. Your application to join our team was either accepted, or you have very recently become Biddy Bat Co. property. In either case, we're happy to see you come aboard. I'm Gary, the assistant manager, and I will be walking you through what we do here at Biddy Bat Co. and what it means to be on the Nexus Patrol Crew, or NPC. Here at Biddy Bat Co., we lead the spell component industry with our patented proprietary interchangeable substitute serum, or PISS. Don't have any bat shit for your fireball? Just add a little piss. No diamond to bring your mom back after she choked on that taffy? Sounds like she could use a healthy drench with piss. No dragon horn for your sex potion? Just stir in some piss. As many know, we started out as a humble tavern, serving and housing our customers for decades. As business grew, so did we, expanding and upgrading to the 5-star luxury inn you see before you. The original tavern still stands and acts as our main office to what is now the largest brewery in Areolis. Biddy Bat Co. employees may enjoy discounted rates on tours. We brew 14 award-winning ales and lagers, which we export throughout all of Areolis, as well as Whip and Snake Island. Currently, our bestseller is Smooth Hops Imperial Tonic, or SHIT. And finally, our partnerships with local businesses and craftsmen allow us to ship their goods internationally, utilizing a fleet of ships and armored caravans. As the evil Lich Nigel and his weird Lich worm brother Ethan continue to spread their necromantic empire across the region, we have been steadfast in actively avoiding assimilation. Our routes are secure and demand stays high for piss and shit. Our campus is warded, shielded, and protected by dedicated watchmen like you. Harry will be issuing you each a scry, which will be our means of communication. I know what you're thinking, but scries are the Necromantic Empire's technology. Aren't you worried about them listening in? To which I say, have no fear. Biddy Bat Co. has found a means of altering these communicators so we may use them freely at no risk to the company or its operations. Please keep them on you at all times, as you may be called upon at any given moment. Biddy Bat Co. NPCs are considered to be the backbone of everything we do. In this tumultuous time, NPCs keep our products and our customers safe from the Necromantic Empire, as well as adventuring parties. Especially adventuring parties. Harry will give you your first brief and provide further instruction. Biddy Bat Co. Come for the piss, stay for the shit.
All right, so you three are our new NPC Squad 77. Here are your scries. There you go, here you go. They are two-way communication between y'all and home base. We also use them to track your location and record your goings-on for quality assurance. If you break or lose your scry, your pay will be affected. Please take a moment to get acquainted with one another. Damn it. I left your mission brief in the bathroom. I'll be right back. And he slams the door behind him, and you guys are kind of left alone for a moment to introduce yourselves.
Spencer's gonna stand right up, snap his fingers, give a little twirl, and say, "Listen here, Zephyrs. The name is Spencer. Spencer Hard. And ain't no piss gonna be on me, bitches. All right, I'm here for the job, and that's why I'm here. Okay."
Whitney, the small halfling, she puts away the notes, her notepad that she was fervently taking notes on for the entirety of the training video. Whitney Hundo, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Yes, I will. No piss here either, or shit. I lost track.
Richard's shuffling through the paperwork like he doesn't quite understand what's written on it. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Whitney. I'm Richard. Richard Bungfutter. I recently lost my job with the Necromantic Empire. I desperately need money, so here I am. And I actually can't wait to get my hands on some of that piss.
See, I lost my fucking job over at that little brothel down the road at Melloway. See, and for some reason, just piss and shit just keeps falling into my lap. I don't know what it is, girl, but damn.
The door opens again. You see Harry come back in with some papers. He says, damn, I got shit on the bottom. Anyway, here's your first assignment. In about 15 minutes, you three will board a half caravan carrying product. It is your responsibility to deliver said product safely to the next town over. Be sure to take inventory prior to leaving, because if the customer does not receive their entire shipment, it will affect your pay or increase the duration of your servitude. Once delivered, be sure the customer stamps the received section of our copy of the bill of lading and bring it back to the warehouse for confirmation on the delivery, especially considering this is our second attempt to send Squad 77 to deliver these items. Once equipped, go to loading dock 9, and your carriage should be loaded and ready to go. If you have any issues during the transport, utilize the scry if absolutely necessary. Although that did not help previous Squad 77. Any questions?
Richard raises his hand real quick.
Yes, the pointy eared gentleman.
Henry, you said Squad 77?
My name is Harry.
Harry?
Insignificant worm, yes.
What happened to the previous Squad 77?
They didn't make it. Next question.
How come they didn't make it? What happened to them?
There seemed to have been an incident during the transport, and unfortunately, our dear customer was unable to receive their product, so we are going to ship them another one post-haste.
Can you give me some more information on this incident that you speak of?
Excuse me, day one newbie. That is proprietary information that you are not privy to, and nothing for you to worry about.
Seems like a fair shake.
You seem competent enough that I'm sure you can do this simple job. Next question.
So are we gonna get any like supplies or something?
Yes, sprinkle toes. I told you you're gonna go get them.
Happened to the last guy?
You're gonna go get equipment.
Sorry, Harry or Gary. Harry.
You need to pay attention, boy.
I think it was Henry.
My name is Harry.
See, that's what I thought too, Billy. I mean, Richard. I mean, yes.
So you all have enough time to head to the armory to gather your NPC-issued weapons. I do apologize. I thought I had said that already. It's back behind the stables on the east side of the compound, and Garth will distribute and register you with your weapons. And then he hands you all your mission briefing, which includes the delivery information. And I am going to put that on the Discord.
Wait.
Yes?
No. So Spencer, when he goes up to grab the information, he's gonna wait until he's the last one to get it, and he's gonna lean in kind of real close and say something flirtatious while try to dig like through his pockets for some information. I kind of want to roll a sleight of hand.
You want to roll a sleight of hand against your new boss for the job that you need. Sure, go for it.
It's gonna lean in real close, like, see, listen here, Gary. I mean, Harry. See, I'm not so hairy if you catch my drift, and they don't call me hard for no reason.
His face is red.
And I'm just gonna tell you now, if we get acquainted just a little longer here, sir, oh, we're gonna have a nice, soft time.
The veins are sticking out of his forehead, and you're going to go ahead and roll sleight of hand?
With my +8 dex and the 18 that I just rolled on my d20.
You mean the disadvantage that you're rolling?
Oh, I thought I was gonna do it.
He's staring at you with such anger in his eyes.
Oh, I thought he was turning red because he liked it. 15.
It does not beat his 21, and he grabs your hand from around his waist as you're trying to flirtatiously kind of touch up on him to try and get your way into his pocket. He grabs your wrist and just strongly holds it up in front of you, and he says, "This is gonna be warning number 1. You only get 2. We ain't a 3 warning type people here. So I'm gonna ask you to leave and go get your equipment before I'm gonna extend the amount of time on your servitude and dock your pay. Is that something that you would like?"
Oh God, you're so serious. Jeez, chill out, Zephyr. I was just trying to see what you were packing there. All right.
Richard runs up. Richard runs up and busts in between them, apologizing to Harry on Spencer's behalf.
Well, can you keep this? Can you keep your squad mate in check, please?
Listen, man,
I mean, there's nobody that's gonna stand between me and my money. All right, I was just trying to sweeten my deal here, okay? So I'm just gonna make my way. I'm sorry. I thought you were, kind of swinging my way there, Harry. And since not, well, that's just fine.
Listen here, Twinkle Toes. You take your mission brief and get the fuck out of here.
Well, in Spencer's defense, you do seem like you might swing that way, Harry.
I think it might be best.
Thank you.
He goes into the back and slams the door.
Whew, that was tense.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Our mission briefings, do they have shit on the corner, or is it just his documentation? I need to know.
It's a brown stain. It could either be shit or shit.
Or gravy.
I hate that.
Either or.
Does that corner have any information on it?
It's just right now you've received your. He's given you all the information that you need to go get your equipment back behind the stables, and then you are to report to Dock 9 in 15 minutes to head out on your first delivery.
I'm going to tear off that little corner. That's gross.
Okay. Do you guys all proceed towards the equipment, gentlemen?
Yes, Richard leaves his paperwork behind.
Mr. 20 years since you seem to want to run the show. I mean, I don't mind you walking ahead of me, sweet thing.
They don't call me...
Let's go, girl!
They don't call me Dick Bungfutter for nothing.
I can't see over your people. I'm going to walk in front.
All right, you guys make your way. You saunter on over to the equipment distribution area back behind the stables. You guys enter in and you see an elderly man standing there behind a counter with just a rack of weapons back behind him, all kind of behind some locked screens. And he says,
"Ah, yes, newly appointed Squad 77. I suspect you're here for arms, or say arms for your arms." Who's first?
Good one.
Thank you. Who's first?
Could I ask you a question?
It's me.
He goes back behind and he says,
"Ah, yes, Spencer Hard. I have you down here for a dagger. Yes, here's your dagger, your NPC-issued dagger. Here you are, sir."
Super, thanks.
All right, next up.
Ladies first.
Why, thank you. I do have a quick question. Do you,
Yes.
by any chance, know anything that happened to the previous Squad 77?
Previous Squad 77, I'm afraid no. Squads come, squads go. Things happen, it's normal here.
I see. Whitney Hundo, please. Whatever you have to issue to me.
Yes, let me see here. Yes, we are going to be distributing you an NPC-regulated spell thing. It helps you keep your spells. It helps you with your magic or whatever. Here you go.
Yes, quite. Thank you. I understand.
he hands you a locket. It's got a serial number on it.
Why, thank you.
All right, and you, sir, must be Richard.
I'm going with a new thing, Ricky B.
Ricky B, I like it.
Do you like it?
It's very flattering on you, yes.
Oh, thanks, man.
Well, here you are. Here's your long sword. Should help you keep your teammates protected, as well as Biddy Batco property.
I love it.
So while that conversation's going on, Spencer's gonna get the dagger and he's gonna put it like at his hip to like measure. He's gonna like, all right, yeah, see, this is fair. It's fair size. All right, it's fine.
All
Not
right,
as big as his, but
well, now that weapons have been assigned, we will conduct weekly inspections to make sure they stay in working order. If they're identified as suboptimal or you're unable to produce them for inspection, you will be issued a new weapon and your pay will be deducted and or time will be added to your servitude.
Wow, this is so cool. They didn't let me have weapons at my last job.
Well, you're an NPC.
Yeah. I started swinging the sword around.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Look at him, everyone.
It's so natural to me.
I mean, sweetie, anything could be a weapon if you catch my drift here, Billy. I mean, Richard.
Your form seems adequate.
Oh.
I put the sword away.
Hey, you. Would you like a candy?
Of course.
Here's a candy for you.
I love candy. You guys want some candy? This job rules.
We don't get a lot of action here at the weapons distribution. If I paid you both to start fighting each other, would you?
Spencer? What do you think?
No goes, bitch. Not me. Her. Sorry.
I don't mess with witches.
Oh, very well.
We prefer the term wizard. It's gender neutral.
Arcane focus. That's what it's called.
I don't understand. I was born in a very small village.
I see. But no, I do not waste my magic on allies, I suppose.
That's smart. But you better get off to it. I'm sure your delivery is waiting on you, and you don't want your pay to be docked.
So I'm not actually really sure where to go. I left my paperwork back there. Do you guys have any idea what we're supposed to do next?
Little Miss Bookworm knows where to go. I wasn't paying attention either.
I believe we're supposed to go behind.
He's digging like dirt out of his fingernails.
Let's go to the stables. I believe. I'm not sure. My handwriting is horrible. I can't.
We're back behind the stables.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure if you take a look at your mission brief, it should tell you where to go. If you take a look.
Hey, little cute hairy guy. So do you got a short bow by chance? You know, I got these. You know, I'm kind of tall for my size, but I got these like little arms.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check to swap your dagger for a bow.
I don't want to swap the dagger. I want to get just an extra weapon for ranged, just in case.
Well, they are serial numbered, so.
Like, I'll give it back. Don't worry about it, mister.
Like,
Jeez.
no, unfortunately, it's one weapon. I may be persuaded to swap it for you if that's something you're interested in.
Oh, yeah. Speak more. I mean, yeah.
Well, you will have to fill out this form here. This is a substitute form for issued equipment to a team member of Biddy Bat Co. And you could fill this out. It'll only take about 10 minutes or so. And we can swap you with a bow.
All right, sorry, girls. We gotta take the 10 minutes here. I gotta fucking fill this form out, if that's okay.
You guys gotta be at the loading.
I was gonna say, do we have 10 minutes? I thought we had 15.
You guys started with 15 minutes. You're probably rocking about 6 to 8 minutes left before you need to be at the delivery.
What if we help Spencer fill it out really fast?
I think we should just go. I'm not going to be late. This is our first mission.
I mean, I've only known you guys for about 3 minutes, but I feel like she's the boss.
A performance check on all three of you to help fill the form out so he can swap his dagger for a bow. I might be willing to do that if you guys want to if you want to risk it.
I got a 14 plus performance 3, 17.
17?
I got a 4.
4?
No.
Yeah, that's an 8.
So you all spend somehow you manage to do the entire form in the same amount of time it would take one person to fill out the form.
Except I only brought a crown with me.
And he says, yes, perfect. Here's your bow, and thank you for the dagger, and you carry on.
You are now officially late for your delivery.
Great. Perfect.
It's fine, just fine. We'll make it.
Okay, well, let's just go. We've wasted enough time. We need to get there.
All right.
Like
do you guys,
5 minutes ago.
Do you guys make your way over to loading dock 9?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you all see an armored carriage, normal size, generally speaking. There's a very large mounted crossbow on the roof, and cut into the flat front facing the 2 horses, you see a horizontal slit and 2 holes shoulder width apart with 2 gauntleted arms sticking out holding the reins. And then a gentleman walks up to you and he says, "All right, she's all loaded up. You better get a move on. Dang it, you're already late. They're going to have to dock your pay. That sucks. And you're going to have to make up the time if you want to meet the delivery window for the customer. And if you don't do that, then they're going to dock your pay again. So you don't want them to do that. Dock your pay. See what I did there, Jerry? See what I did there? Hey, put another point on the dock joke. The dock joke board.
These guys are so funny around here. I love this job.
All right, so the caravan is loaded up with several different crates, and the carriage is ready to go.
Shotgun.
Yes. So you guys notice that there's 2 sections in the back for people to sit inside the carriage, and then there is a seat up top with the ballista.
That is where Spencer would go.
If I take a position in the 6, can I see anything that would be following us?
Oh no. Well, yeah. There's 2 slits out the side that you can like look out and see what's on your 3 and your 9.
Oh, the 3 and 9. Okay, not the 6. Okay. She'll take one of those positions then.
All right. You guys are gonna do the thing.
You're gonna do the thing.
So you're sitting amongst several crates. You have a sheet of paper in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you do nothing with this information.
I'm confused.
Want to drive?
I left all my paperwork back in Harry's.
Look, it's right here. Just look.
Hey, you guys got any questions before we close up the dock here? You good? Everything's good?
So, Elk Trot Catch, how far is that?
It's next town over.
Is it safe?
Can we stop wasting time? We need to go.
Fine. Super.
So no one conducts inventory. Perfect. Okay. Like you were told to do.
There, it's all there. It's fine. Just fine.
All right.
Wait, where did these? Wait. I would like to look over the inventory.
How?
I would like to.
You don't have your inventory sheet. Unless you ask one of your teammates.
Well, I can read the boxes, right? The labels on the boxes.
Yes, you can. Yes, everything is labeled.
Do you guys know anything about a crate of balls?
It's on the manifest.
You asking about the balls?
Yeah, but we only heard about piss and shit inside from Harry.
Yeah, you should have some piss in there, some shit, and some balls. Yeah, some donkey balls.
Donkey balls.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stand for it. It's not an acronym.
Nope, it's straight up donkey testicles.
Fair enough.
Oh.
You all right, Spencer?
Questioning my life.
And then there's something else in there. Something I don't know.
Yeah. What? Can you please point out where this item 4893 is? Does anyone see it? Eyes on it?
Go ahead and everyone who's doing inventory, make a perception check or an investigation check, ideally.
Spencer's up in the ballista, getting cozy.
That's an 18.
11.
All right. So, Whitney, you start counting the crates against your bill of lading, your inventory sheet there. It says delivery number 96887425. Customer, Rains Remedies. Town, Elk Trot Catch. Area 5, free zone. 5 crates of piss, 10 crates of shit, 1 crate of balls, and item number 4893. As you start counting the crates and the labels, so everything's there and accounted for, you're good to go.
I have questions about that crate.
The dock at this point is fully loaded up. They're done with you guys. You took way too long. They got other shipments to stock at the loading dock. But you do have a kind of wall with a sliding door at the front of the carriage looking at the inside. And you hear a knock, knock, knock. Y'all ready to go back there?
Yeah.
We got some time to make up. I don't want to get docked my pay. I got bills and mouths to feed.
Let's do this, Richard.
All My name is Trenton.
Yeah, I don't think we got enough time to waste here, Whitney. We need to go.
All right, here we go. And he smacks the reins, and this thing takes off. You take off on the carriage, and this thing is going fast. Faster than you can believe, with only 2 horses pulling a block of steel, cargo, and you 3. About 30 minutes go by, and the carriage picks up even more speed. You hear Trenton frantically whipping the horses up front, and he's saying, "Come on, give it everything you got! Just a bit, just till we make it through the trees! We got this, fellas, yeah!"
Spencer's got his both arms up in the air and he's singing, "I'm feeling so very super. Sorry, Cass, how you're feeling just right now. 'Cause I'm feeling so very super."
So you guys, while you're in the carriage, you just hear,
yeah, dude.
Richard, at 30 minutes, Richard fell asleep halfway through.
So you guys can hear Trenton's kind of panicking during this section of the forest. We'll do a perception check. Spencer, you do not have disadvantage. Richard and Whitney, you will have disadvantage on this perception check because you're looking through the 2 slits, and your field of vision is very limited.
I got an 11.
I got a dirty 10.
10
total. Unfortunately, you guys don't see anything as you're passing through this section. You do hear Trenton up front going, "Oh, fuck, God, did not again!" And then you hear this up front, and then the deceleration from the carriage pushes you all forward a little bit. And I need to make all of you a dexterity saving throw for this very harsh stop.
Excellent. That's an 8.
19.
3.
Yeah,
All
13
right.
and 6.
So the 2 of you, Richard and Whitney, are knocked to the front, and you are now knocked prone, which means you don't take any damage from this, but you are no longer on your feet. You, Spencer, managed to hang on the ballista with a DC 16 save. You hang on to the ballista on the top of the carriage, and you are not thrown out in front of the carriage.
Oh, wait. When this happens, can Spencer's one hand up? Can he do it like this? One hand up in the air and the other hand holding the ballista, and he's like, "Yes, bitch. Yeah."
That's what I pictured the whole time.
You guys see 3 individuals come out from the side of the bushes, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Surprise, I was going to shoot him anyways. I don't care if they're children. Oh.
I got 21, which is really great as a squishy wizard.
Yeah, so I got a 4 plus 6. Can I use one of my lucky points, because I had the lucky feat, and I get 2 luck points, and one of them gives me advantage on ability check, save.
You can use a lucky point to get to reroll.
Awesome. I got 1 left. Okay. 8, 6, 14.
All right, Spence, 14.
I feel like I should have saved that. It'll be fun, just fun.
I'm sure it's fine.
All right, Spencer, what's your dex?
My dex is 19.
19. Okay, so Wizard would go after you. The Barbarian rolled a nat 20.
No.
Great.
All right, so you guys see these 3 individuals come out. A gentleman with 2 short swords, a person with a staff with a wizard hat, and he's dressed all in blue with yellow stars all over his robe and hat. And then you see this buff angry guy kind of all wander out of the woods. The barbarian goes, "Excuse me, I'm going to go into a rage," and starts to run towards the side of the carriage. As it stands, you 2 are protected inside. Spencer, you're up at the top with the ballista. He is going to try his best to make it to the top, and he manages to make it up to like the top next to you with the ballista. You're unable to kind of point it at him probably, unless you do it with disadvantage on your turn, but he's right up there with you. And he says, I'm gonna eat your toes. Is that cool to say?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Wow. He woofed it. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
All right, so he's standing next to you and he just kind of punches the air in front of you. Ah, shit.
He goes for a swing and then Spencer just goes, oh.
You hear the barbarian say, God, I hate these fucking dice. All right. Then we have Whitney. Whitney, you are up. You are inside. You can hear the barbarian has gotten up on top of the carriage. What do you do?
I'm gonna leave the carriage because I'm squishy.
Which side of the carriage is he on?
He's to the back of the carriage. He went and climbed up the back.
Oh, so he's away from the slits in the side.
Yeah.
Oh, hate that.
Shit.
So, have I had any eyes on him at any point?
You can only see out of your side the two individuals that are in the tree line. So you can see the guy with the two swords and then the Merlin looking motherfucker.
Okay. Are they doing anything?
They're waiting for their turn.
Excellent. Okay. Whitney is going to do a finger gun gesture to Merlin over there, and she is going to cast Firebolt.
Yes.
All right, that's an attack roll there.
It is. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent.
That's
what I
hits.
like to hear.
How much damage does it deal?
Only 3 points of fire damage.
All right, it hits him in the shoulder, and he goes, "Ah, fuck! Why do I always pick wizard? They got no fucking HP. God damn it!" And
I know, right?
What do you mean? And then it ends your turn. Now we get to Spencer. You are up at the top of you're on your ballista with this barbarian standing next to you, who just kind of punched the air a bunch in front of you and said a bunch of weird stuff.
So he's right up in my face, in Spencer's face right now, right?
Yeah. So with the ballista, you can take a shot, but you're gonna have disadvantage on the shot. The ballista, go ahead and roll your normal ranged attack, but add a +5 to the attack roll.
Okay. So I'm just in a panic. Spencer once again is just crying, and then he's gonna grab the fucking ballista and try to shoot the barbarian.
All right, so roll a ranged attack, add +5 to the roll.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
7. Oh, dude, there's a lot of pluses going on. So 7 + 6, 13 + 5, 18. Okay, well, one more. Oh, and that's a 5. So that would make it a 16.
16 just hits.
Yes!
All right, so describe your attack and then roll damage.
Spencer's hysterical and he's just and then he fucking just clenches his entire body and pushes a button down to shoot this thing at the barbarian's super broad chest and try to penetrate.
Squeeze with all your might. Tighten your butthole.
You hear Richard scream from inside the armored car.
Hard.
Tighten your butthole, Spencer. Squeeze with all your might.
He has no idea what's happening. He's just screaming these things.
All right. Now the ballista. Am I just gonna roll?
Yeah, it's a D12, and then you're gonna add 5 as well.
Oh, I wish I had my fucking camera on. That's 12. Dude, 12, 16, 21 damage. I rolled a 12 on the D12.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna have him
roll it, right?
I believe you. All right, let me roll a dex. Yeah, he fails his dex save, and so as you fire this ballista round into his chest, point blank, at the top of the carriage, it hits him, and he rockets off the back of the carriage about 20 feet backwards. Now he is raging, and he took damage, so he is going to take half of that. But he looks fucked up, even taking half damage. Hold on. And then he takes damage from the fall. Shit, okay. So it's the fall that kills him. so you see him rocking off the back, and he's just like, fuck, shit, god damn it. And he hits the ground and he's just bleeding out. Now
Spencer, real quick, in this moment, is hysterical. He is crying. He's not ready for this. He's like, oh, shit, just him hit the ground. He bounced. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Then you guys see the fighter. He starts running towards his friend. And he's just like, Gary! Fuck, I don't have any healing potions. I'm a fighter. I didn't think we were gonna need a fucking cleric this go around. Fuck, shit. And he looks to the sky and the fighter says, what do I see? And you guys are just super confused. And as you guys ponder, can everyone make an intelligence check?
Cool. 13?
19.
15.
Okay, so Richard and Whitney, you guys know this is an adventuring party. You guys are fighting an adventuring party, possibly the last one that took out the previous Squad 77. So you guys hear the fighter in the back, and he's screaming to the sky, which is very confusing. You guys have heard stories about adventuring parties. They act really weird. But he says, fine, I guess I don't see anybody. There's nobody. Well, I make a dash for the bag. He's dashing, but he's narrating everything that he's doing. He says, I take a dash to the back of the carriage and see if I can get the back open. And then you hear him fiddling, like just kind of, you guys on the inside, Richard and Whitney, you hear some fiddling on the back of the doors. And he says, fuck, as the sound of like a lockpick breaking. I knew I should have taken proficiency, fuck. And now it is Richard's turn.
Whitney, I think I know what's going on here.
These people are strange.
It's an adventuring party. I have an idea. If we open the back of the door a little bit and let him start coming in, and then we shut the door real quick, he'll door glitch.
Does that work?
There's only one way to find out, Whitney.
Okay.
You open the door and I'll pull it shut.
Is everybody high?
All right, Jeremy, there's certain things you can do with your turn. Would you like to use your action to open up? I mean, opening the door, I would count as like a free action, right?
Okay.
So you still have an action to do. So you can open the door and then you'll see the guy right there. So
free action, open the door.
Yeah, free action. Usually interacting with something is an action. But for this, I think opening of the door it's lame as an action. You can just open the door if you did a swift kick or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to open the door and let him, and then taunt him as my action to have him come towards it, and then I'm gonna pull it shut real quick. I'm gonna shut him into the door.
Okay.
So he door glitches.
I think famously the NPCs are the ones that door glitch into doors and not the NPC or not the player.
I've seen this happen a million times.
Oh yeah, so okay.
I know it's possible.
You've seen it happen to a buddy of yours. All right, Jeremy, you open up the door and wait patiently for whatever happens next. We go back to the top. The barbarian is dead. He's bleeding out, and all the color has left his skin. And you just hear him say, you guys need to fucking finish this and find a way to get me up again. Damn it.
Oh my god, it's fucking talking. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's so unnatural.
Whitney, we have now we've opened up the doors, and you are looking at the angry, confused fighter as the door's just wide open.
Trust me, Whitney, it's gonna work.
As you hear Richard say, just let him do his thing. I'm trying to do something right now. What would you like to do?
So I can only see the fighter.
Yep, he's right there at the back of the carriage. You could look through. The wizard is still visible from that slit out the side.
Right. But this is a bigger threat.
He's right upon you. He's about to come in there and fuck you guys up.
Yeah. I'm going to prepare an action. I'm going to hold a spell. I'm going to hold firebolt.
Okay, holding.
Hold on. How big is the carriage?
How big is it's imagine just a general normal size carriage, but it is all made of steel. It is a heavy tank like carriage.
Okay. Is there enough room to where I could cast it and not have disadvantage?
He is 5 feet away from you, so there's no backing up further far enough to not gain disadvantage.
Okay. Excellent.
Grab his dick and twist it.
I will not be grabbing. No. No.
You hear the fighter say, they got a bunch of piss in here. If we get it, we can save Rocco.
You know what? Magic missile. Pew, pew, pew.
Ooh, no roll, insta-hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, what level magic missile?
I'm a level 2 wizard, so only level 1.
Jeez.
I'm
Come on,
a baby
D4.
wizard. Not the bestest of rolls, but not the worstest either. That's a 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
The magic missile hits him. Ah, shit. They got a wizard. The guy is not doing anything back here. The wizard shot me. I'm at like half health already. This sucks. Do you do anything else?
I don't think I have much in the way of bonus actions. I, for sure, do not grab and twist his dick, though. I can tell you that much.
All right.
I pass a turn.
Fuck, dude. For the
Now-
MMA fight, dude.
Now we get to Spencer at the top of the ballista.
As a free action, can I throw up all over myself?
Yes, you may.
So out of the pure stress and like insanity of what is going on, Spencer can't comprehend what the fuck's going on, and he's in a sobbing panic and vomits all over his front, and just with his chin down tries focusing on shooting this wizard.
So you are now aiming the giant crossbow at the tiny wizard man.
Yes.
He looks at you and he's he wishes he could move, but unable to due to the way that the game is played. He would absolutely see this and run, but he can't because it's not his turn.
That's suck.
So go ahead and roll for the crossbow bolt.
I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You hear the wizard say, Darren, why do you make your fucking NPCs so weird?
18.
18 hits the wizard. That was a disadvantage,
Yeah,
or no? That was it. You have full straight roll, so you're good.
Yeah, it's just straight roll.
Yeah,
Straight roll.
absolutely. So that definitely hits. Roll damage.
The reason why I wanted to be on top, being the rogue here, the high dex, D12. Dude, I don't want, oh my god, dude, no way, dude. I got another 12.
All right.
Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
I wish our cameras were on so I could like just turn my laptop and show you right now. You guys, I got a 12. Okay.
Yep.
Plus 4. So that's 16 plus 5, that's 21.
Oh, this wizard's about to get wrecked.
Yeah. Describe how you murder this man.
So in the sobbing, he's like, sorry, Jesus Christ, and he hits the button, and the ballista shoots, and the arrow is gonna go right through his balls and shoot out of his ass, and he's gonna fall back, kind of pinned on the ground, where it looks like the back of the bolt from the ballista sticking out like it's his penis.
Yeah, you hear the wizard as he's launched backwards with the giant bolt in his dick. He goes, "The dick, really, dude?" All right. Kevin, it's up to you, buddy. And so now, since the wizard doesn't have a turn, it is now the fighter's turn. So he's looking at you all with this open door. And he says, I'm going for it, guys. So he is going to swing his sword at you, Richard.
Oh. Scatter reaction, protection?
Huh?
Reaction, protection?
So you were, you didn't say it, but based on what you were saying was if he started to lunge toward you, you wanted to close the door, and you were holding your action to close the door on him if he came close to you.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to roll a strength check. He is going to roll a contested strength check.
18.
He got a 16. So, with his 16, he lunges towards you, and you close the door on his body.
So I told you guys why this is gonna work.
Now, this does not produce the effect you were looking for. I guess for this, I'm gonna go ahead and roll. All right, and then he takes 6 damage onto his head as you kind of close the doors in on it. So his head explodes.
Oh God!
And you guys are sprayed with brain matter, and you just hear his body just kind of collapse back behind the carriage, and they are dead.
Oh yeah, that's not what happened to my buddy, guys. That's not what happened. That was a different thing.
Just going to turn around.
So
Disgusting.
the fight finishes, and you see the three adventurers on the ground, bleeding out. The heads exploded, dicks exploded, and then the barbarian bleeding out. At this point, he's bleeding out of his eyes and his mouth. He turns to the wizard and he says, "Fuck, TPK! It's only been 2 sessions." And the wizard's just sitting there, fully impaled. "You're probably fudging the dice rolls because Stephanie won't go out with you, you ugly fuck." And then their bodies disappear into the ether. No trace left behind.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Even the blood and everything inside the carriage is gone.
I was going to try to do an opportunity attack to just shoot the barbarian again, but that's...
Are we good, guys? Can we head over? We wasted a lot of time. Good job. Good job.
Terry, you're still here?
Trenton.
Henry?
Trenton. All right, I'm gonna get going. If everyone's in, all right.
So he slaps the reins, and these horses just take off down the road.
Put a reverse, Terry. Put a reverse, Terry.
And then you guys hear this.
Pick up your scry. Important message incoming. Pick up. Answer. Scry time.
Who's doing it?
That's in that you guys hear your scries go off in your pocket.
I pick it up.
I pick it up.
All right.
Hey, Trenton told us y'all got into a scrap with some adventurers. Anyone take any damage?
I think we're all good over here.
Somehow, yeah.
Wow.
Spencer's covered in his own mess.
Oh, good. That means I ain't gotta fill out an incident report. All right, so glad everybody made it out okay. Now get a move on. Those balls, piss and shit ain't gonna deliver themselves.
Sorry. I'm gonna prestidigitation all of the brains and shit
No need.
off of my character.
They disappeared at the end of the encounter. Yeah, everything disappeared. It was weird. You guys don't know what to make of it. All right.
It's a very strange.
So you
Spencer's
guys
having a nervous breakdown in the fetal position, huddled down in the ballista, just fucking rocking back and forth.
Richard's very
Puke all
happy in
over
this
him.
moment. We're all coming together as a team, and he's very, very happy about it. It's a big smile on Richard's face.
Whitney is questioning her life decisions.
All right, so you guys all arrive in Elk Trot Catch. It's a farming commune. You see small gardens in front of every home, each growing a different variety of fruit and vegetables. It opens up at the end of the street into a large town square, but it's a circle, a town circle. Here, there's various shops, a smith, a pub, and you see to the left, Rain's Remedies. A sign to the right of the door says deliveries in rear. Trenton parks the carriage out back behind your delivery spot and ties up the horses. A woman walks out back behind the shop. She goes, yes, would you folks be kind enough to drop those crates in my storeroom?
Bitch, please tell me for the love of God you have some clothes I could change into, please, before I help out. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with your clothes?
And he just, in a rant, just holds out his shirt, and it's all just puke and vomit.
Well, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't sell clothes. It's not really something that the town dabbles with. All the clothes belong to people, unfortunately. I'm sure you'll make it out just fine. I'm sure it's not the first time this has happened, but if you all wouldn't mind, the storerooms right inside to the left, if you could get those crates in for me, I would greatly appreciate it.
So not super.
Relax. Get yourself together. Relax.
You guys start moving the crates into the storeroom, and once everything's inside, you hear her say, I'm so sorry. There seems to be a mistake. This item at the bottom, I didn't order that. And she kind of references the item, the number 4893 crate. But at that also very moment, you hear I did. And a very large burly man with a bald head, brown beard, huge muscles comes quickly walking from around the corner. He's holding a bushel of carrots and he says, I threw that on the order. Sorry, dear, forgot to tell you. And then Rain says, well, nice of you to show up. These poor gentlemen and lady had to help me carry everything into the storeroom. Now, Goddard, be a dear and please tip these young men and lady. And Goddard says, 1 second, let me just make sure. And he opens up the crate and reveals 2 silver rods. I got this to put on in place of the deadbolt at the shop door. A Nord keeps getting in after closing and causing mischief. That's weird. And they sent me 2 of them. Well, I guess it's your lucky day, guys. This should be a nice tip for you. And so he hands one of you this kind of smooth metal rod.
Get that thing away from me right now. I am in no mood. So Zephyr, I can't. I can't.
So who takes?
I want clothes. I don't want a toy.
Who takes the rod?
I'll take it.
All right. So he hands it to you, Whitney. He says to you, yeah, it's a movable rod. So here you go. He just tells you what it is and hands it to you. And then Rain says, and here's a gold if you want to head to the pub to grab a pint before you head back. And then Trenton says, well, we made it with enough time. I guess we can. We made it during the delivery window. We got some time to head back. If you guys want to go get a drink after all the ruckus.
You okay, Trent?
This is just how I talk.
Still a little shook up, huh?
No, this is perfectly normal for my job.
All right.
This ain't my first rodeo.
I just want everyone to get along, man. You look like you're shook up.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly safe in that little booth.
Were you always like this?
Oh, it's me. Me, Trenton.
Okay, so it's not prolonged exposure to the job that did this. It's
no.
Just you.
You need a hug, Trenton?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Come here, buddy.
You guys hug. he looks happier than he should.
I'm gonna hug too. Oh Jesus! And then I'm just gonna flail his arms like a wacky wavy inflatable or inflating tube man, and just run in there with his vomit-covered clothes and just like wrap his arms around you guys.
Oh come on, get in on this, buddy, Whitney. This is we're a team.
But
come on, girl.
Get in here.
Okay, fine. But I'm cleaning this up before we go to the bar, okay?
Goddard looks at you all and goes, fucking weird.
Don't get me started on weird.
Well, you guys want, we could go grab a drink and carry this friendship train over to the pub.
Pints on me, Trent.
All right, so you guys start head. It's just a couple businesses down out front. You see a pub, and the sign dangling from above the front door says "The Naked Man," with a silhouette of a running naked man. And you all go in there, and it's a man. What a nice looking bar. It's bustling. There's a bunch of hardworking farmers in there grabbing a pint. During the midday. They've gotten all their stuff done in the morning. They're gonna grab a pint so they can unwind for the rest of the day. Yeah, you guys, feel free to order a drink and do what you like.
I prestidigitate all the vomit away.
On all of us?
Everyone.
Oh, thank you so much, girl. Oh, I am so buying you a drink. Just good. All right, come on.
You know, it'd be really funny since she gave us all some money to get a drink. What if I bought a drink for you and you bought a drink for her and she bought a drink? It'd be really funny if we all just kind of just bought each other drinks.
All right, come on, Trent.
Trent starts and he's really giddy. He's like, I'm gonna buy a drink for my friend here.
I accept the drink.
The guy pours you a drink. All right, let's keep it going, guys.
Trent, I got a question for you. What got you into this business?
I needed the money.
Don't we all?
My grandma back home, she can't afford to live.
Why? What's going on with your grandma?
Well, she's just old.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's reaching the end, huh?
Well, I mean, I think she's got
Hey, Whitney, what's going on with you?
Oh, well, I don't know, just trying to do my first job, I guess. First real job, I suppose.
First real job? What'd you do before?
Stay-at-home mother. I watched a lot of crime procedurals, though, let me tell you.
Boring. I really think you should have tried twisting that guy's dick off before I smashed his head in with the door.
Like I said, girl,
grab the dick and then twist.
He only had so many hit points left.
I'll take that under advisement.
And Spencer, what brought you here?
See, I just got tired of the filthiness of my prior job. Tried taking on a little skill here in my little klepto ways, you know what I'm saying, since ever, yeah. Also, I like to sit down, and my line of work, it kind of hurts to sit. So, you know, got sick of doing the stretches, being all limber as one, so dexterous, as you can see.
Fabulous.
Anyhow, see if we could play a game with a little ball.
I love games.
Yeah, so you're gonna pick up this ball with your butt cheeks, okay? You're gonna waddle over to a stool and drop it into a mug. And if you do it in the time limit, you win. And we gotta buy you a drink, or you lose, and you gotta down it and then drink another one.
Speaking of drinks, don't we owe a drink to Trenton?
Who?
This was me, remember?
Oh,
we
yes.
shared that great hug.
Yeah, if you want a beer?
I'd love a beer.
Get over here, wrap your butt cheeks on this ball.
I feel like my voice just changes depending on my demeanor.
Come over here and put those butt cheeks on this ball. Come on, Trent.
Okay.
Fun game. Fun game.
Wait, so how do I do it?
So you're gonna get over here, gonna spread them, and Spencer's gonna walk behind him, and he's gonna grab his ass cheeks, and he's gonna like kind of part them, and then they're gonna plant that ass right here. He's gonna like pull down and put him on the ball, and the ball's gonna go boop.
All right, so Trenton does this.
Can I get a dexterity check from Trenton?
All right, so, so Trenton. That's not great. So you guys see Trenton follows your instructions, and he sits down on the ball, and he stands back up, and the ball's gone.
Oh,
he won!
Did I win?
Does that mean he wins?
Did I win?
I think so.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. And you see him shuffle off to the back.
So that game's out of the table. Anybody else got something in mind? Cause I'm not touching that.
You all do hear off in the distance, and I will ask all of you to make a perception check.
Please tell me it's a. Yeah.
Nat 20, 24.
Nat 20.
24
Ooh.
overall.
Dang. 16.
16.
For perception, I got a 16 too. 14 and 2.
Okay. Unfortunately, you guys don't hear this, but Richard does. He hears a conversation happening back way, way, way back in the corner of the bar. He just happens to pick up on this conversation with his elven ears. And being a high elf. I don't know.
Yeah, I do want for the record, I've been smoking the entire time.
Yeah, play that out. So Richard, you hear a conversation, and you turn and look, and you see what looks to be a centaur person with a donkey body having a conversation with a tiny little gnome guy who's wearing nothing but a wife beater. And you hear the centaur man say, I don't know, Jeremy. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this fucking thing. We've been stuck in this fucking D&D world since we stole that podcast from Robert. Remember, Jeremy?
Yeah, the fucking boulder won't stop calling me.
I don't know what to do. We've just been stuck here perpetually, living out life here in this random town we've stumbled in. Do we just keep moving? Do we just go from town? We got to find maybe a meta wizard to get us back to the normal world?
It seems like all the wizards around here are either NPCs or lame level 1 wizards with blue outfits and yellow stars.
Oh, I know. It's so stereotypical. I told that guy to his face he was lame. He was confused.
Yeah, he kept saying his name was Kevin.
Yeah.
It's the only Kevin I've met out here.
Yeah. Everyone else has weird names like Glormethal and
Gargatron.
Yeah, you remember Gargatron?
Yeah, Gargatron.
Dude,
Gargatron
was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, he taught us how to play that game with the ping pong ball.
Yeah, you fucked his wife. You fucked his wife, remember?
I did.
Yeah, that was weird.
I kind of like it here, Mike.
I wish I could taste the beer that we're drinking.
Yeah, it does kind of just run right through you.
Yeah,
a lot of
really
pee
does.
and not a lot of taste.
Yeah, and then occasionally I'll vomit for no reason.
That's stress induced.
Oh yeah, maybe. I miss home.
We gotta find someone to get us back.
I know. I don't know how.
Do you remember that driver we had?
The driver?
A little while back? Yeah, I think he just ran to the bathroom. Trent.
Oh, Trenton?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw Trenton?
Yeah, I saw Trent, and he's
Oh.
here.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Well, Jeremy, our adventure continues, and they clink glasses. Okay. All right, and so you think to yourself, "Wow, that's weird."
Oh, crying. Oh, fuck. It's hard to hold back laughter. Holy fuck.
All right, so as you guys are enjoying your merriment, you guys hear.
Pick up your scry. Important message incoming. Pick up. Answer. Scry time.
Yeah, pick it up.
So you guys pick up the scry tone, and you hear.
The Necromantic Empire's infiltrated the compound. All NPCs, reporters backup. Oh, they have a gods.
And then you hear Trenton say, "Excuse me, barkeep. I'll take one for the road, please."
We got the driver drunk.
All right.
Looks like we're not getting paid.
Did you say something about a demon? Demon what?
Oh, this just fucking sucks.
Hey, what happened to that ball there, bud?
All right. And so, what do you guys think for the first half of the session?
Chaos.
The high rolls were on point. That was so much fun.
Nice.
I really thought I had something with that door glitch.
Yeah.
Turns out it only works on NPCs.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, we should be careful.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think is going on, huh?
Sweet, sweet meta.
Madness.
I love it.
I like madness.
So you're saying,
yeah.
I guess now we've got the Necro Empire?
The Necromantic Empire.
Mm-hmm. My past employers
seems to have infiltrated the Biddy Batco compound. So,
Okay, is it necromantic or necromantic?
Necromantic.
Altogether. Okay, thank you.
Spencer knows what we're talking about.
So, what was some of your guys' favorite moments from this first half?
The ballista.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Spencer stressing about how violent his attack was, and not being able to handle it.
I rolled two 12s on the D12 for this ballista. It's insane. Like I love it.
The most stressed out person to do it, but he killed 2 of the enemies. He's just freaking out the whole time.
There's just something about the mental picture of someone getting fired at by a fucking ballista at point blank.
And of course, people are going to come at me like, actually, it's a full turn to reload the ballista, so he shouldn't have been able to shot twice in 2 turns.
We do things better, faster, stronger, and hornier.
Hornier, yes.
Actually, D&D is a game.
Yes.
Yes, I'm more worried about having fun, you nerds, so get off my dick.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other stuff I should be adding to my rolls, and I just haven't. It's just been like, well, yep, that's good.
Jeremy, you do you, buddy. You do you. You do have a character sheet that tells you what to add to those numbers. So for the basic checks and stuff, I'm sure you're doing fine.
I just use a D20 for everything.
For everything? Well, I mean, you technically really haven't done anything that required not a D20. You know, the other die is for like if you roll, like if you attack with like your longsword and stuff. But I thought it was fun. I had a lot of fun with you guys. I can't wait till next week when we see what happens at the climactic finish of MJSYVERSE's the Necromantic Empire heist. Our first 2-part episode.
It's pretty exciting.
It's the first time that we've ever done something that we thought was going to be so long that we wanted to split it in half. We didn't even do that for our 100th, Jeremy. What was that?
A guffaw.
Split in half, you say? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm very excited to have you guys back on next week to finish up this climactic ending. I hope it goes well for you all.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. This is so much fun. I've never played a character like this before. Normally, I always play like a fighter and all that. Simple and sweet. This is hilarious. Yeah, dude.
So Jeremy has a wonderful point where we're going to ask both of you our show question, and we're not going to do both at once since this is a 2-parter. We're going to ask you one this week and then the other one next week. Let's start with Sarah.
Uh-oh.
Sarah, for your own reasons, who is better? Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
How much of my own reasons do I need to explain?
Yeah. First, you're going to provide us with your answer, and then provide us with your reasoning.
Okay. I'm going to go with Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
Mostly because that is the only dick pic that I'm familiar with.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't know that existed.
I mean, I've seen some Stallone stuff, but not like a lot. Schwarzenegger seems a bit more prominent, at least in the
dick region. All right. So
exactly.
So Sarah goes with Schwarzenegger because of penis.
Pure penile enjoyment.
For the record, there's chick flicks and there's dick flicks. Okay.
And that
dick
will
flicks
leave
is a rom-com.
Yeah, right.
Is Predator considered a dick flick because they have that moment where they shake hands and it zooms in on their muscles?
Yes.
For some people, Jim.
Come on, show me your fucking penis now. Come on,
whip it out.
Fucking whip it out.
We fight with our dicks.
Fucking sword. You ever heard of a sword fight?
Put your dick in my mouth. It's a fun joke. It's a fun joke. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Well, and then that'll leave Shawn for next week.
Yep, that's one more for Schwarzenegger. Buddy.
It's one more for Schwarzenegger.
The governor of California. Yeah.
All right.
Hey everybody, Future Michael here, just chiming in at the end to go over all the end of the episode stuff. I hope you enjoyed this first half of our first two-parter episode that we've ever done. If you liked it, let us know. If not, then we won't do it again. Just tell me. What will happen to our intrepid crew of people who can't follow general directions? What will the future hold for Trenton's butthole? No one knows. You're gonna have to tune in next week. Oh, I might as well knock this a beep boop beep boop. And we're brought to you by Dungeon Studios, makers of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons modules, as well as podcasts like The Game, Nerd News, and Fables from the Forgotten, which is an audio drama. That one I got all of my little fingers in, doing some voice acting, doing the most of the editing. And directing and wrangling of voice actors. It is a labor of love. Please check it out. That would be awesome. And we are MJSYVERSE. You can find us on all the things. Sorry, my voice is very attractive right now because I'm sick. Anyway, MJSYPOD on all the things. You can shoot us an email at UHJYEAH at MJSYVERSE.com. We have a phone number. It's 903-287-0660. If you shoot us a voicemail or a text message, we'll play it on the show. Not enough people do that. I want to read more of what you guys prank us. I don't care. Send stupid voicemails of you taking a shit. I don't care. Troll us. Do whatever you want. It's your life, and it's now or never. Yeah, so what else? I don't have Jeremy here to... All right, so what I need you to do is I need you to hold your palm out, facing upwards. So you're holding your hand out, palm facing up, and you're going to bend all of your fingers from left to right, almost kind of making a beckoning here motion with all of your fingers, and then you're just going to do that really fast over and over and over again. And all right, now you say peace. Bye.
Yeah, he does a really good Schwarzenegger. I kind of want to hear how he presented himself to his maid to cheat on his wife. What was that conversation like?
Oh, my wife, you don't fucking know or understand. You just see the fucking pair of tits on her. It was like pounder. It was like, yes. No, I'm sorry. I fucking asked you about this.
All right, we got like an hour and a half to do this. All right.